When we consider all these questions of artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and look at the ethical issues that are raised, then the stakes are very high indeed. And we need to ask the question, what is really at stake here? Now, when it comes to the example of surveillance, what is at stake, on the one hand, is security. What's at stake, on the other hand, is privacy. But these two things are to be seen in tension with one another. And we need to resolve that tension by applying to the issue our value system. Let's take another example. Artificial intelligence is increasingly being used to design autonomous weapons that are able, from very remote locations, to identify, target, and destroy a person or a group of people at a huge distance. What do we think of that? Is that a morally good thing to do? To destroy people at a distance by machines where there is no human decider in the equation? Or is it far too risky to leave our decisions to machines? But just wait a minute. All of us, you and I, we are increasingly leaving our big decisions to machines. And every day they get more and more what we buy, but eventually it will be legal questions that will be settled by machine, and our job prospects will be settled by machine, and so on and so forth. And people are already complaining in that sphere, the question of job interviews, that they don't like simply being interviewed by closed-circuit television cameras and disembodied computer voices. They want to meet a real person. What's at stake? Well, what's at stake is, what is a human being? How should we treat our fellow human beings? Are they simply machines? And in this age of increasingly sophisticated technology, there is a danger in reducing human beings simply to machines. If my computer ceases to work, I can scrap it. What happens if my colleague ceases to work? Should I be free to scrap them? There have been societies in the past, and probably currently, where that happens. Human life counts for very little. And in the rise of job takeover by robots or artificially intelligent robots and so on, again, it's easy to disregard the human factor and the value of people's whose jobs are being lost. So there are huge issues at stake. Perhaps the final great issue at stake is the matter of power. Vladimir Putin of Russia said not so long ago that the leaders in artificial intelligence are going to control the world. Well, that's a bit scary if the people that control the world via artificial intelligence are not motivated and guided by ethical norms that are benevolent to all people. A great deal is at stake in what has now become a multi-billion-dollar industry.